Oh, Brainiacs. We knew that this day would come, and it's here. When your friends, your family, and every one of your loved ones, right, are begin to get psychically attacked, physically attacked. Starseed Light Warriors versus the Dark Cabal. The true fall of the Cabal. Brainiacs, Starseeds, Light Warriors. Let's talk a little bit about this, because myself, I've got some friends that indeed themselves are coming against this dark force. I've watched and heard two of them today. This is like a special thing. This is just a thing. This isn't really a show. This is just me. This is just me and you. Me and you talking to the Cabal. Let's do this, brains. And they have no idea. No idea what they're up against.
If people have more money to spend, it means somebody has got to produce more for them. And the producers then need to hire people. It's economics 101.
Good laugh. Go ahead and laugh.
People in Washington haven't taken the course.
This ain't funny. This is spiritual warfare. That is exactly what this is. We're going to talk a little bit about that.
Because finally, as I pointed out, you do not know where your decisions come from.
That's right. Welcome to the Matrix Minds, where we question everything, even reality.
Ha ha ha! Spartans! 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 Are you guys ready? I am. I'm indeed ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. So, you know what? Without further, let's just do this. The true fall of the Cabal. Everybody has heard and seen all kinds of shit going on, going down, going on, going whatever. Laugh at this broadcast if you may, but I'm going to tell you that for too long, for at least for the past, I don't know, more so this last week has been detrimental to me, to my friends, to my co-workers, to your friends, to your co-workers. The true fall of the Cabal. This fight is real. This is a spiritual, astral war that we're in. That is exactly what it is. And here's the thing. I'm going to scroll through this. What's up, Illinois? I see you. Miss Terabacci, I love you. I do love you. We all love you. Want to let you know that we have done what we could do to send you guys as much love as we possibly could. Now, I said that to say, if you're trying to come at me, fucking come at me. I know who I am. And so do a lot of these people in my life. They know who they are. We see the spiritual attack. Richard Roller and Tara Starseed, Tara Bonacci, Michelle Nobles. I see you. We see you. We definitely see you. Now's the time, Starseeds. Now's the time, all of you spiritual warriors, to literally put on that full armor in whatever God that you believe in and or feel, and stick it on with true power, true justice of who you are, what you believe. It's coming out. Do you guys not see this? What is going on is the darkness is being exposed. That is what's going on. The darkness indeed is being exposed at the highest level, the highest upper echelon level. Okay? That's what we, as light workers, starseeds, mouthpieces. See, the Pleiades call me mouth for a reason. And I know that they call me mouth because I've got a platform that allows you guys to talk, allows you guys to be together, share your stories, share your trauma, and heal one another from it. That is why I'm here. And now it's me telling you that we ain't going to deal with it and put up with it for much longer. It's done. It is already done. We are bringing so much of a light force to this platform and to this battlefield. You have not even got a clue. You have been through this before. Upper echelon, elite. You satanic child raping, child eating, satanic molestation, all of this, this toxicity. Now it's our turn. Now's when the people rise and put you in your place. Now's when is their turn. This is our planet. This is our beautiful planet. We have got a humanity worth fighting for. And we're going to fight for it. If you don't think for a minute that we're not going to stand up, rise up, come together as a light force, oh, you're sadly mistaken. You have no clue what you're up against. I promise you. I call upon all of you guys within the upper part of the highest part of the land, the government, right? I call upon my own. Hang on, I gotta like toss here. I call upon the pure hearts within my government to grow some fucking balls, to stand against the tyranny, to stand against what's vile against the people. You know it. You see it. Even you see it. You can smell it. It's raw. It's rank. It ain't no good. Your mother didn't raise you that way. And your father didn't raise you that way. You see these people. What are they doing? They're standing in the streets. They're begging. They're begging for unity. They're begging for sovereignty. And they need you. They need you who are above in that rank to help step forward and expose the rest of it. Because don't worry about this. Don't worry about the background. Because we got that. Oh, we got that. It is the light Starseed tribe versus the satanic Cabal. That's what it is. And you mark my words, we've got this. Oh, we've got this. Oh, this is crazy. I got another warrior from another mother from down under that's gonna like, oh, help me fill this one, boy. Talk about it. Tell me all about it.
What's up?
I'm angry. I'm very angry.
Are you there, brother?
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear me loud and clear?
We can hear you loud and clear.
I feel you, brother. This week has been wild. Absolutely wild. We're at now, like you've spoken about for a very long time, about being at the tipping point, especially in the last couple of months. And this light versus dark, everyone that thinks that this is not real, this is where we start to really check ourselves. Our family, our friends. This is This is way bigger than what we can imagine, brothers and sisters.
Richard, this is definitely an attack on humanity. This is an attack on those that have got light within their being. This is what this right here is the true fall of the Cabal. They're holding on to whatever they've got left, which isn't much. It isn't much.
No, it's not much. But the thing is, like you've talked about, and we're seeing more and more people are getting attacked. Like, my personal experience was mine, and it was dark. It really was. It truly made me question even more things. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've been that person that's been like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to get up there. I'm going to do this. I'm going to say this. I'm going to be like this. It doesn't matter. Sometimes you think to yourself, I'm untouchable. It doesn't matter what I do. No one's coming at me. No one's coming at me. And then in the middle of the night, sound asleep like a little baby. Wow. Let's talk about darkness that surrounds. Let's talk about being attacked in the middle of the night by dark forces. Bro, it shook me to the core. It really did. I was so upset. I was so crushed. I felt darkness all around me. It was so... I can't even describe it. It makes me feel sick and worried when I think about it. But then, having all these people like yourself and Alexa and Raph and Tara, everyone who was sending love and light to me, I felt it. I really did. I had this overwhelming feeling.
You should have, bro. Without a doubt, you should have felt it, because I felt it. I felt it whenever they released it. I felt it. Okay, Alexa is no joke. Tara Starseed, who's now getting first. You got to remember, okay. Tara is part of this tribe too. She may be a draconian, a woken up Christian draconian, but she is still part of your soul tribe. She is still part of my tribe. We are going toe to toe with what you just said, an evilness and a darkness. And I'm calling it. I mean, here's the thing. This, Richard, I'm telling you, listen to me, look at me. If you're trying to get to me, come at me. Don't come at my friends. Come at me.
Yeah.
Come to me.
Yep. I hear you, brother.
And that's the thing that they're trying to do. They're tearing down your friends. They're tearing down my friends. They're tearing it's like they're going at one another, because they can't fucking deal with everybody. You can't handle. They can't handle us all.
That's it, and they don't like what we're doing, brother.
Can't deal with it.
They don't like the fact that they hate it. The fact that we get up and we call it out for what it is, and anyone that thinks, oh, you guys are crazy, keep saying it, and just watch the world turn. Because when I see it, and I see the way the world is turning, it's not turning for good. It's not turning for the better. It's people like us and those that feel awakened and feel love and light in our hearts. We're the ones that are pushing for the better for humanity. We just want our brothers and sisters to feel love and compassion, and know that there are people like us who have their back. No matter what or whatever they think, we've got their back.
It's funny. Chris and Martin's like, this ain't got nothing really to do with religious. No, this isn't. It doesn't matter whether you come with me to the battlefield with a Bible, you come with me to the battlefield with Quran, or if you come to the battlefield with an Egyptian Book of the Dead. It does not matter. The love in your heart for the people in this world, that is what matters. That is what matters. That flame in your heart cannot ever be quenched by anything man-made. Let me tell you that. Nothing can quench that desire. When you truly have a love for your people in here, nothing can quench that. Nothing.
100%, brother. And I feel that love, because you know what? There was that second of complete and utter, and I'm going to say this, and I'm almost ashamed to say it, but in that moment of complete darkness, that was it. I was done. I always felt like this is what I felt. Death is the only way for me now to feel anything. And that is, I've never felt that. To feel that death was the only way to feel something. And I couldn't believe it. Like, I looked my missus in the eye and she's like, what's wrong? And I couldn't even explain how I felt. And then I looked at my brand new 3-week-old baby in the face, and she looked me straight in the eye. And I crumbled, man. I crumbled, and I thought, I'm not going to let this defeat me. This cannot be the way that I go out. Because I have stood up here, I put myself out there, and I love humanity. I love people. I want everyone to feel safe. I want everyone to have a sense of community, a sense of compassion, a sense of a tribe where we can come together and talk and feel each other's emotions. Because without that, we're going to be walking zombies, looking at social media on our phones and disconnecting from everything. Oh man,
dude, I'm not upset. I'm not like upset. I'm so angry inside because they are attacking my family, our tribe one by one, because they're too, pardon me for saying it, they're too pussy to come face us as a unit, toe to toe, head to head. They are. They don't have it. They don't have it within them, so they attack you one on one. I'm not saying that we're not warriors and we cannot do this, but now is the time. You see it. You want the armor of God? You, by God, better put it on, because this tribe is going to battle. I've watched, dude. I've not talked to my friend Tara all week. Okay, she got attacked this weekend. You got attacked just 2 days ago. A day ago.
Yep.
And then Miss Tara Starseeds, she got attacked overnight, and the day before that, they've been coming at her too. Tell you what. Well, now they've got it. They asked for it. They've got it. They asked for it, and they've got it. It's on, man.
It's on, brother.
It is on.
100%. And I, it's almost like I had this light lit under my ass and just said, boom, this is it, Richard. You know who you are. You know what you're doing. Don't let this darkness surround you and consume you. And I'm feeling strong. I'm feeling my heart is just beating so hard. Anyone come near me, you're going to feel my vibration. You're going to know how much love and compassion I have. And you know I'm going to speak truth no matter what you bring at me.
Yes, man. It is literally, this is the time. It is now. Whether you are a Christian community, now is the time to get with your tribe of Christian family and fight the darkness in the world. Kabbalah, Kamala, whatever. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Now is the time.
I know what you're saying.
It is time. It is time. It is time. It is time. All you guys, you know what? I didn't even mean to like really hit that go button, but damn it, man. I open up a switchboard for any of you guys that need protection. Any of you guys that you want to talk, you want to get something off your chest. Tonight's not a show. It is not a show at all. This is not a show. This is me and Richard and you, or just me and you. Richard just happened to, I don't know, call me, call me, see me upset, and call me. That's what you did, right? You see me upset, see me launched, mad and pissed off.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep, and I'm getting on with my brother, and I'm going to stand right by him, even though I'm on the other side of the pond, on the other side of the world, because you know what? It doesn't matter, because we are connected.
Michelle Nobles was talking about this very thing today too. It's on. The fight is on, and it's on. It is on like no tomorrow, bro. I mean, it's coming against her, coming against. It's not just my tribe. It is everybody. It is the Christian community. It is the Mossad community. It is those that believe in the power of humanity, those that believe in the power of prayer, those that believe in the light and the flame within your heart. That is what they're coming against. But they can't break you. And they can't break me. They will not break me. I come with a full onslaught force, man. I'm not kidding. And I know this. I completely, wholeheartedly know that I am at the tip of the spear, a lot like every single one of you that's listening. It's not just me. It's not just Richard. It's not just Tara Bonacci. It's not just Tara Starseed. It's not just, any of you. It's not just Janet, Corey, Connie, Leanne. It's everybody. Everybody that we love and we're giving love to, they're coming. They're finding their little Kabbalistic evil tentacle way into your life. But guess what? Shame, shame, shame.
Yep. Shame, shame, shame on them. And we're going to just spread as much love and compassion as we can, because without that, what do we have? What do we have, brothers and sisters? What are we experiencing here? This complete and utter disconnection of everybody. Think about it. They don't want us to talk to each other. They don't want me and Matt to be doing what we're doing. I can tell you that right now.
You know what, Richard? Miss Alexa knows you as the guru. And I know that you and me both preach truth. We preach justice. We preach unity. We preach humanity. And they can't stand it. So that's why we continue to do what we do. Dude, I'm gonna tell you something. Let me fill you in a little bit secret, okay? And everybody, let me tell you everybody a little bit secret. You guys want to know something? And hopefully Miss Tara's still in here. Since she's become ill. For those of you that don't already know, Tara's my left-handed man. My wife is my right-hand man. But this show is going to go one way, and it's going to go up. One way, and that's up. It's because of you. It is truly because of you. You can now find this. You can now find this broadcast everywhere. Everywhere. It is global. Global. Yep. And the powers to be can't stand it. You know why? It's because it's true. Truth. It is truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing.
I love it.
If they come at me, I'm telling you, if they come at me, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to press record on my phone and I'm going to say, talk to my family. Talk to my family. Talk to them. Why are you here? Are you guys even fucking real? Who sent you? Who sent you? Because I know I'm not doing nothing wrong. All I'm doing is sharing truth. I'm sharing truth. And they can't stand it. So therefore, they're going to send their mongrels as James Harper. There's another boy to pray for. There's another boy to pray for. It's Mr. James Harper. 100% demon in a body draconian. And they're coming at him. Okay? This man's got the ball to stand up and go toe to toe and speak your lineage, speak your heritage, where you came from, how you came from, why you were derived from who you are. And they don't 100%. Like it.
No, they don't like it. Look, they blew that podcast off the platform.
They have definitely. They did. They deleted it. They deleted that podcast. They deleted that stream. They deleted that show. And it's not a show. It's truth. Sorry about that, Cabal. It's truth.
Yeah.
Oh
And this is
man.
the thing. If that doesn't spell out things to people, like, oh, it's gone. Why? Oh, because if it was utter lies and garbage, you'd just leave it up there. You wouldn't even touch it. So when the truth comes out and it's hard truth, delete that. Get rid of that. You can't say that. You can't do that. Remember, we're living in a world now where don't do this, don't do that. Follow this, listen to these guys, follow them. See how over this amount of years we've been distracted from ourselves and our connection to people. It's more about be connected to your phone and listen to the powers that be, that all they want to do is bring you down. And they'll feed you endorphins and they'll make you feel high by feeding you garbage, but then it's a quick fix. It's doing nothing for your inner self, for your truth, and for your being to move forward. Because really, we're on this planet for a journey to move forward. And this battle that we're fighting now, this is real. And this is what people are finding hard to come to terms with. The battle within and the battle against the dark force. And it's like a movie. Wow. Listen to what I'm saying, everyone. The battle against the dark force. I could be talking sci-fi movie right now, but this is the thing. We've been taught to believe that is all just hearsay. So most of the people are like, I don't know what you're saying. You seem like you're talking a different language to me. They've dumbed us down so hardcore because they want your soul. They want you just down and out and not to have family, connection, love, light, compassion, all the great things we can have. They don't want that, brother.
No, they can't stand it. They cannot stand it. Cannot stand it. And you know what? The more they can't stand it, the more they're gonna fight back. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they're again. Here's the thing. Did you notice the way they fight? Let me just share something with you. Whenever those powers that be come at the community, come at the power, come at your unity, they come out in full force. They come out in telltale riot gear, mace. They come out with horses that are like, armored up to the gill because they're chicken shit to fight you one-on-one. They can't do it. Mm-hmm. So they bring out the whole goddamn country to fight a community of people. Because those community of people all stand for sovereignty. They stand for the love. They stand for humanity. They stand for the flame within you. That is what they stand for. And I'm telling you, it is right now on fire. Humanity is on fire trying to figure out who they are, what they are, where they came from, and what the fuck's going on. This is true. This is true. Woo, shit.
I totally agree. And the way that they're coming at people in so many different ways, it's amazing. My eyes have really been opened in the last few days, and I've never really been a religious person. I understand God and I understand religion and the vibration. I understand that, and I don't mock it. I think it's a great thing. I've never had that faith and that belief, and what happened to me was so dark, and it's almost like it's hard for me to put into words, because being paralyzed like that and actually seeing just complete darkness and having this force like hold me down, like I could feel that. That is something like, wow. I'd like to think I could do as many drugs as I possibly could to have that kind of wild experience, but that's not the case here. I was vulnerable. And let's talk about chicken shit pieces of shit that want to come at me up at night while I'm asleep. Come at me when I'm awake, mate. Come at me when I'm on fire. Then try and attack me.
They won't.
No,
They won't.
Weak.
They won't. They won't. They come at my dear sister Tara. They come at Tara while she was asleep. She woke up and the poor girl could not walk. Could not walk. She felt drunk. Okay. Tara, no, Tara, but not they attacked her too the same way. Tara Starr, they attacked her the same way. Michelle Nobles, which is now unmuted. I do believe that that's unmuted. Tara, I don't know,
I was just waiting my turn.
They attacked her too. They wait until you are vulnerable, separated from your body, astrally just enjoying yourself and or learning, and they come at you. I mean, Tara Starseed, I mean, I kid you not. That poor girl's got, like, she literally does need she needs the tribe to come with her and fight with her, because that's what they're doing. They're coming at the family, the tribe, my tribe, your tribe, everybody's tribe individually, because they're chicken shit. Chicken shit.
Yep. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Rich. I would give you a big old hug if I could, but you were put through a fire, man, and you came out the other end. And this is what we're all facing. This is why I do the live every day. I try to make it every day. Some days I can't. But we need that community. We need that place. They don't like that. And even if I don't have anything planned, I say, you know what, that group is depending on it. That group wants to come and feel that connection, because they're the black sheep of their family. They don't have anybody in their community that they can talk to. So they get it online. And they're soul tribe. And we've got to make sure that people don't feel like they're alone and have no one to stand in their corner. And I'm sorry, Matt, if you got a girl in that chat room that's pissing me to fuck off. And I don't like somebody coming in here.
Come on,
but
really?
I don't like somebody coming in here and saying, oh, they're leading them to the pit of fire and all that shit. Save your religious judgment for somewhere else, because why are you even here listening to this show? Clearly, you're here to troll, and it's not appreciated, because we're dealing with people who are getting heavily attacked right now. Heavily. Been working with Tara today. Been sending people her way. Been trying to get this handled. And this is a very real spiritual war, and it pisses me off that people handle it so cavalierly that they don't really know the severity of what the fuck we're facing. Because and what is going on and what is at stake right now in this point in history. They cannot stop. They cannot stop what is happening. It is a natural evolutionary process, a natural ascension, and that is not New Age mumbo jumbo. It is fact. There is evidence on this planet of various similar events that have occurred over time. Different civilizations that disappeared without a trace. The most known of those, the Mayans. Okay?
Yeah.
So you've got to realize this happens periodically. There's little mini resets. There's little mini things that happen along the way that need to happen to cleanse things out. Like, that's where your mud floods come in. If you don't know about mud floods, research. Okay? When they do real, actual resets, the whole planet is wiped out, and they start again. This is what has to happen. Okay? When we're fighting this right now, the battle is real. You saw those photos. You took them the other night, Matt. You saw what I was dealing with. You took them.
I did. Yeah.
I had entities in my room. I had somebody spying on me. I don't know what the fuck was going on. I just was like, what? I mean, my phone completely freaked out. And then he saw that and he goes, wait a minute, there's a face. That's a face. I'm like, yeah, that is a face. So somebody was there watching me when I'm trying to have a serious conversation with Matt about all of this. And they don't like it when we do that, because we're trying to find solution to what's going on in this battle that we're all facing, and how we can fight it as a collective, as a community of starseeds, lightworkers, whatever you want to label yourself, it doesn't matter. Personally, I think that's all part of the job, too, because everybody's got to have a label. Everybody's got to feel special. You're all light beings. You're all amazing. You don't need a tag. You don't need a label to be able to be that. If that gives you a sense of identity, great. But along with that comes ego. And then you lose sight of the real reason why you're even freaking here.
Oh,
and
man.
not any of us ever meant to see this in our lifetime. Many people, myself included, thought it was way down the road somewhere, like another 100 years. Like we wouldn't even, it'd be something our grandkids would be facing, not us.
Right, yeah.
How many are truly prepared for this time? I mean, truly looking at yourself in the mirror, being honest and realistic. Are you prepared for right now what is happening?
I spiritually, I don't think they are. You know what? Ray Von Roan, right? I kind of like trolled you, bro, and I looked you up a little bit, and I seen that you are a spiritualistic man. So that number, I don't know where you're at. I don't know. Didn't catch that one, but I did troll you a little bit, and I looked you up a little bit, and again, I seen that you were a spiritual man. We're talking about the true fall of the Cabal and the fight of the Light Warriors. That number, if that number is local to you, I want you to call it because I want to talk to you. And the reason why is because you talk to these people that like James Harper. These humans. Mm-hmm. I would love to talk to you and figure out. I want to talk to you, bro, and see where you're at. I
well,
don't
that's why
know,
I say you guys a lot, because the ones that are here all the time, I already know who and what I am, and I don't hide it.
Michelle, I'm gonna take another call here. Hang on one second. I think
You want me to hop off?
I would appreciate it so I don't get scrambled and don't get booked. Please, you know what? Troll the troll. Troll the troll in the chat room.
I absolutely will.
Be with
okay, darling.
Light
I will
tonight.
hop off. I can call back later.
All right. Well, I didn't mean to even hit the go button, but I was pissed. I'm not. You guys
have a
gotta
right to
understand.
be.
I'm not upset. I'm mad. I am mad because they are attacking the family one-on-one.
How long, Matt, before I go real quick, how long have I been saying get mad with love? How long have I been saying that saying? How long?
Since I have known you.
Thank you. Exactly. And I've been saying a lot longer than what you know. Get mad with love. Your intent is everything. And with that, I'll hang up so the other caller can come in.
All right. Love you. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you for
All right.
for
Love you
sharing
guys.
love. Take care.
Love you, Michelle. Bye.
Country code 44. I do believe this is the United Kingdom, right? I do believe. Serena, hi. How are
Hello,
you?
darling. How are you? Yeah, I'm good. I've been so tired lately, so yeah, I haven't joined you because I just couldn't stay up that late. It's a symptom of what we're all feeling right now, isn't it?
Speak up, honey, because are you is like weak?
Sorry. Can you hear me?
Very, very, yes, I can. And on top of that, this cat I just told to call the show. I want to unmute him, okay?
Yeah.
So Serena, listen, you're in the United Kingdom. I want you to hang tight. Just hang tight, all right? But you're really, really low. You just hang tight. What's happening, buddy? I think I got you. Maybe. Got you? Is this Rayvon?
Yes, this is Rayvon. Yes, it is.
Rayvon, do me a favor, buddy. Turn down what you're listening to this show, or I'm sorry, this discussion, because this isn't a show, bro. This is just literally at this point me angry, venting. I'm venting. I'm bringing my soul tribe. I'm bringing you, the Light Warriors, the Light community, toe to toe, head to head with the Cabal. I see it's happening, bro. That's what's happening.
You're absolutely right.
So what do you know? Tell me what you know. You're obviously smart in this.
What I know is that when I began to look at this coronavirus,
All right.
they have a
Do that in
schedule.
code.
They have a
Do it in code. Say those words in code. The CV.
okay.
Or yeah, because if
The
not, they
CV.
will. Okay, CV, the
Okay.
viri, whatever.
The
Just,
CV. Yes, when I looked at the CV, they predicted this 10 years ago, and what happened was they jumped the gun, and so now they trying to fix what they messed up because they jumped the gun, and so now the only way for them to fix this is to oppress the people. As they oppress the people, it's causing them to do things to try to look like they care for the people. That's why you see they giving out the stimulus money. They try like they care because they jumped the gun. So what's going on is that the plan that they had for humanity, they hate humanity, basically. They want to destroy humanity. But God, the Creator, has a certain time where He will allow them to carry forth their plan. But right now, they can't do it. So they had a standstill. So what's going on? You have people trying to get to the light. You got people that work for the government, leaving the government, getting to the light because they are aware of this black darkness they are provoking to harm humanity. You have people that work in high-ranking places, leaving their positions to get to the light because they are aware that this battle that's about to take place is 100% demonic. It's demonic.
uh-huh.
When I say demonic, the things that go on up in Antarctica, these entities want to sacrifice. And our government owes these entities, and they want full pay.
Well, that goes along,
They
right?
won't-
That goes along with what one of my previous guests, what Ryushin Malone, was talking about from the Orion Group, okay? And that they come in here and they done an onslaught. That is what the genocide of humanity was. What we call the Holocaust. That was the Holocaust. That was a sacrifice for technology. Okay. Now, whatever the government entities, whatever you evil. I don't know. I don't want to say it. I can't say it. Whatever you've done, the price is yours to pay, not our people.
And that's the problem. They have sacrificed the American people. It's a blood sacrifice. The whole system of our Congress is built on the blood sacrifice.
Matt.
Yes,
this
sir.
is deep, brother. I'm just going to say this. I've got to roll out, man. I've got a few things I've got to do. But you know what? I wanted to talk to you, and I wanted to talk to the family and just send my love and gratitude for everyone that was saying prayers for me, and I really do appreciate it. You know what? I'm back. I'm back, brother.
All right.
We are in this together, and we're fighting this. And I love you from the bottom of my heart. And one day we will be together and we will meet.
We love you too.
And I can't wait.
We love you too, bro. There's no doubt in my mind. It's all right. We got this, buddy. Like Ray said, they're holding on, and they're making sacrifices. They're trying to do this. They're trying to do that, and the time has come, dude. The time is here.
And I'm going to tell you another thing. If you look at the movie The Matrix, pay attention to the movie The Matrix, because that movie is basically telling you the program they got you in. I had to watch The Matrix 3 times to understand it. And when I watched it the 3rd time, one of the things that really caught my attention was Everything was pre-programmed. Everything is pre-programmed. It was a system that was pre-programmed. No matter what Neo did, they knew what he was doing. But when they said he was chosen, they couldn't figure him out because he was a virus to the system. So I come to realize that the only way to break the matrix system is to be spiritual, because they have got this system programmed from a fallen entity. So these fallen angels have showed man how to program this matrix system. So in this matrix system, these demons can habitat in human bodies. But these bodies that they are habitating in are really bodies that this computer system made. I heard people talk about cloning. That stuff is real. But see, these demons have to obey the spiritual laws. Yet they got bodies. The creator watch every move they make. They cannot carry out certain acts. See, what they're doing is getting their army ready. They cannot make no move right now, but they're getting ready because they are aware that the coming of Christ is coming. So once the tribulation happens, the Bible says that God going to withdraw his spirit from the earth. So when God withdraw his spirit from the earth, that means these demonic forces got full control over humanity. Why? Because God has withdrew his power from earth.
What about the Quran, bro? I sorry to like hit you off key, but what about the Quran? What's this? What's this say? Yeah, what's the Quran say? What about those people?
I haven't read it. The Quran?
What about those people? Yeah.
I don't know.
What about what about the pagans? What about those people?
The pagans.
The pagans.
Well, you got to understand. You got to understand the history of pagans. You have to go back to the history. Everything that's outside of the light was created out of darkness. You have to go to the history of everything. When you go to the light, go to the history of light. When you go to darkness, go to the history of darkness. And then when you push it all forward, all of a sudden we have a separation. Now we got good and evil.
Okay.
Everything
Much
has
love,
good
everybody.
Not good night, Richard. I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't.
No. All good. All
right, bud. Love you. See, would you want me to kill your line, or are you just going to hang up?
I'm going to hang up.
I come to the conclusion that
right,
the humans, the thing about the humans, we are caught in the spiritual warfare. And this war been going on since 4 billion years ago. And we are caught in the middle. But with that being said, we got a free will. If you want to worship the sun, hey, worship the sun. You want to worship the water, worship the water. But I'm here I'll tell you this. There's going to come a day where your power is going to be tested. And if your power is not strong enough to fight these fallen entities, they're going to laugh at you because they have deceived you. Yeah. Because they know the truth. They know the truth. So if I'm sitting up there trying to fight a demonic force with the power of the sun, they laughing at me. You know why? They've been here for 4 billion years. There's no power that's operating in the earth that they don't know about that's outside of light. But when you operate in the light, they lost their power from the light. So the light ruled the darkness. And with that being said, they are subject to a human being who walk in the light. But if a human walk in the dark, they rule over you because you was created to rule over them. That's why you got CNN, ABC, these news about wars. They making you fear so you can walk in darkness because fear is the ruler of darkness. When you cut that TV off, which I believe a TV is a dimension, when you look at the TV, you look into a dimension. That dimension is attached to hell. All these soap operas, movies, some of these movies being written, demons give these directors how to watch these movies. And so they are controlling humanity with ignorance. But the time you walk in wisdom and you come to the light, they hate you. I read the Bible. And one thing Jesus said, they're going to hate you because you're not of them. So why you think They hate humanity because humanity has a certain area in God's heart. These demons, they lost their position with God. So they hate humanity because when they look at you and look at me, you remind them of God. Because the Bible says God created us in his likeness. So when a demon look at you, he hates you. Yeah, he gives you some power. You can lift the tables and float. They don't do that. But they don't want you to know that you rule over them. So they'll make you think you need them in order for you to be in power. But you don't need them. That's why this walk is a faith walk. Because when you walk by faith, Satan cannot understand faith. Because he got cut off from that realm of faith. So he want to blind everybody. It's no God.
Definitely confusion.
I'm the only God.
Definitely.
So by him doing that, it caused all these racism wars. Racism is a spirit. Hatred is a spirit. When you walk in the spiritual realm, one thing I learned as I walk in the spirit, there's no white, there's no black, there's no Asian. There's light. Light has no color. Light has a high frequency. And so with that being said, that's what the witches, warlocks, soothsayers, they operate in a low frequency, but they operate in a high-low frequency of darkness. But when you are completely operating in the light, you wage war against everything that fights you that's dark. That's why they don't want you to come to the light, because you control every system, you control the water, you control the fire, you control everything. You can speak things and it's going to happen because that's the power God has given you to speak. Listen, you're surrounded by a bunch of wicked beings. You get up and say, you have no power over me. If you've been in the light and you believe and you really know you've been imparted in the light, they fear you. I once heard of one of my friends said he got abducted by an alien. And when the aliens came in his room, they was trying to read his mind. And he hollered out Jesus. He said, and within a blink of an eye, they disappeared. They disappeared quick because they recognize that when you say that name and you believe what you're saying, they can't control you. They love to see an unbeliever. They love to see an atheist. Why? Because you have no protection. You are naked in the spiritual. If you don't believe in God, you the perfect prey. You the perfect prey. And that's what they're doing. They're stripping people belief so they can make them believe what they want them to believe.
Rage,
so we're going through a great deception.
Dude, we try to tell them, we try to tell everybody, it doesn't matter. And this is what I want to like drive home here. Okay, you your own self mentioned this. Find yourself that light, and it doesn't matter where you find it. You're trying to say that one specific thing is that specific light. And to be honest with you, I will agree to disagree. Okay? If you find the power within your own self and the light within your own self, I don't give a damn where you find that light, bro. It doesn't matter whether you come at me with a pagan book, a Quran, the Bible, the Egyptian Book of the Dead. I could give two shits whether what you come at me with. Fight with me. Fight with me. Beside me. Because there's an evil that does not give a shit what religion you're in. Not one. Do you follow what I'm saying? It doesn't matter whether you say I'm a follower of Christ, whether I'm a follower of Muhammad, I'm a follower of Thoth the Atlantean, whether I'm a follower of you. If I have got a love and a flaming light in my heart that is true, and I've got to search for the light, the truth, ain't gonna nothing come against you. It can. It doesn't matter. They have got everybody hoodwinked because of religion, bro.
And brother, you're absolutely right. And I'm going to share this. Everybody online needs to pay attention to this. I got friends. They don't believe. They don't believe in nothing. When I'm sitting at home, they pop in my mind. I give them a call. You know what they tell me? I was just thinking about you. Every human being has a gift and talent and power that God has given them. That's why they put stuff in the foods, because it plays with your power. They
Yes,
want you to worry. When you worry, you cannot operate in your power. When you try to worry about paying your bills, paying money, let me tell you something. When I became homeless, I was homeless for 15 years. I walked the streets. I slept in the backseat of my car. I went 3 months without taking a shower. I was out in the cold. I was seeing spiritual things then, and I was scared. I was scared because I was getting deeper into addictions, pornography, masturbation. I was trying to run. I don't want to see none of this. But they kept showing me things, what was going to happen. Now here I am, a homeless man walking the streets. And the spiritual realm kept chasing me. And that's why I tell people, if you've been a drug addict, an alcoholic, the problem with America is this. It ain't that they are alcoholics. They fighting a spiritual battle, and nobody is telling them they chosen by God. Mm-hmm. That's why you have the divorce rates, people beating women. It ain't that they are bad people. They doing their best to try to fight these spirits, but these spirits is laughing because nobody is telling them you are chosen by God. Go alone and spend time with God.
That's right. Stand
God
up.
will always chase you. He loves us. He don't look. They know the love that God has for us. They're not gonna tell you. They want to see you smoke crack. They want to keep seeing you making all these babies because they know you bound by the system. You have a baby out of marriage. You own child support. They created this. It's taking you farther away from your creator because now you wrapped it. I call it the python spirit. What this python spirit do, it squeeze you. You want to do better for your family, but you can't because you're wrapped up in the python.
Yeah, you're stuck.
And so this python spirit is designed to squeeze America. And while our politicians sit back laughing because they have caused this python spirit to be in America. But America can change. They have to get back on their knees and cry out and say, God, forgive me. Forgive me. And no matter what they are in, the Bible says, if my people are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face. He said he'll heal the land. Why do you think they took prayer out of the school? They took prayer out of the school so they can corrupt the land. Listen, when prayer was in school, we didn't have all this shooting. When prayer was in school, we didn't have all this killing. So they took God out, and they put their God in position. So when America returned back to God, he made a promise to us, and God cannot lie. He said, if they turn from their wicked ways, I'll heal the land. I don't care how much corruption they done put in the school. God made a promise to all of us. If you're a believer, non-believer, he made a promise to us all that if they turn from their wicked ways, I'll heal the land. So America can be healed, but America got to turn their face in the right direction.
We're trying, bro. We're trying. We are trying. We are trying. We are trying. We are trying. You can see it. Can you not see that? We are trying. Your people, the black, you're a black man, a very proud black man, preaching the word, preaching the word. I'm a very proud white man, and I'm talking to you very civil. I love you for why? Because you're a human being. And I know right now you've got the fire of God in you. You've got the fire and that flame in your heart. Okay? I'm on the same page as you. We are on the same team together. We are on the same league. And we're going to do what we can do. I don't give a what color you are, what gender you are. It doesn't matter. Our people at some point in time are going to see the facade, the illusion that we're in. And we're going to join together as a team. And we're going to fight what we need to fight, and it's not each other. I can see it happening, bro. I can see it.
You're absolutely right. And see, that's the thing. When you got hope and confidence, you are a threat because hope and confidence would carry you to a better situation. And that's why I don't watch CNN. I don't watch all this news. I don't watch all these people getting shot down. Let me tell you something. I don't want that stuff to vex my spirit. Every time I cut on the TV, it's something negative. it's bad enough you're trying to do right, and you cut the TV on, if you hear the same old thing, like they're trying to weigh down your spirit. So you know what I do a lot? I go out to the park and walk around and just talk to God. And when I do that, I feel like angels, and I feel like I feel peace. I feel peace. I go into a place. I go out into the wilderness. I go take walks where nobody go, and I leave my cell phone in the car. I just begin to talk. I pour out my heart. God, I need your help. I don't understand what's going on. It feels like they trying to destroy this country, but I just tell God my heart. And do you not know? I pray for Donald Trump. I pray for every politician. I pray for them all. I don't care what ritual they've been involved in. They got a soul. They say Biden is part of the this reptilian. I don't care. I know the power that I hold is more stronger than whatever ritual he got over his life. I'm praying they all get saved and come to Christ. That's what I'm trying to do. See, so I don't hate. I love. Because love is the greatest power.
That's what we're doing,
bro. It's the greatest power, brother. Love.
We all
because I know,
are on that page.
I know that my God is not going to let me fall into their hands. But I know that the God I serve, they can fall into his hands. So I'm praying, help him. Bless his wife. Bless his children. Because when you walk in this type of power, you can't just speak condemning everybody because God, he's watching me. Can I trust you with this power? So guess what? Every time people belittle me, I had to deal with it because I know who I am. I know when I speak certain things, it can happen. But I'm not going to use my power for the negative. So people will lust over this power to hurt people. But let me tell you something. If you really want to walk in true power, you got to learn humility. If you really want to walk in true power, you got to learn to serve somebody. If you really want to walk in true power, it's not about you. It's about somebody else. That's what makes you powerful, serving people. Yet, if they knew who you were spiritual, they'd be serving you. So when you know you're strong spiritually, you never sound an alarm because you know where you came from. You know you came from the gutter. If it had not been for God, you wouldn't have this power. So it comes with humility. So when I look bad, look embarrassed, it don't move me because God showed me who I was spiritually. So no matter what man do to me, they can't break me. I've been homeless. I lost everything. I got stripped of everything.
And now you're here
but
to
when
teach.
I cried out, said, God help me, he put me back together. So who am I to think I'm better than you, better than somebody else? So this walk comes with humility.
That's right. No, you're right. No, you're right. Absolutely right. That's what I'm saying. You get it. You totally get it. So what do you think of that, Serena? How are you? Are you a little bit louder this time now?
I hope so.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Speak up. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you, darling. How are you? I know you're stressed. Everyone is at the moment.
I'm angry. I'm angry, and we've got a right to be angry because like Ray just said. Okay, they and I've said throughout the entire 40 minutes. They know the end game is here. They know. They're attacking Ray one-on-one. They're attacking me one-on-one. Tara Bonacci one-on-one. Tara Starseed one-on-one. All my friends one-on-one. Your family, your friends, your loved ones one-on-one. Because they can't deal with hitting the unit. Because they know that the unit will go head-to-head and their asses are D-O-N-E done. Done for. No more darkness. No more lies. It's a complete exposure. They're done.
I even think some of the little people, they're like we were saying the other day, that we've been activated. We've been activated for the light, but I seriously think some people have been activated that they don't even know. They're sleepers in their own side, and even just everything. It's just everything at the moment, isn't it? It's just not spiritual and physical, and it's right here in every day as well, isn't it?
Mr. Greg Carr says we need our country back. We need our country back. We need our country back. Greg Carr, I'm going to tell you right now, brother, look at me. We have got our country coming back. Okay? It's coming back. The dark forces that were to be are scared shitless. They're nothing but it's an illusion. This is an illusion that we've lost what we've gained. It is a joke. Can you not see that it is a joke? They're trying to keep the momentum of this illusion, this fake fuckery of a facade going. They have already lost this fight, my friends. They cannot go toe to toe with this. They can't. They cannot.
I think people don't realise like this when it went back to the dawn of time, and they are preparing for the return of the Antichrist all the time, trying to invoke that. That's what their goal is. You know, all of the Catholic Church, all of their indoctrination from the word dot. And you know, when you look right back to the Antichrist, it was like people like us. This is what makes me laugh when you think about it out of the box. It's like people like us. They're the people that would be at that time all jumping up and down, screaming, going, "Hey, like, you know, this is what's happening. Like, we've got to tell people. We've got to make sure it's kept alive." And you know, if you kind of think about it, where they've had like a scripture that's been written, and it's so sacred because it's like the word. It's you know, it's such a long time ago. Obviously now we sharing stuff on the internet, but back then, obviously they've got to share it with each other. And you know, people that were, you know, like disciples and sages, and all throughout history, all the different civilizations, they're all people that want to speak about the word and the truth, and they're looking for the answers for everything. When they started off, obviously the Antichrist, and there was people going, this is what they're trying to do, and they tried to hide it from that day on. They are the deceivers, aren't they? Mm-hmm. And you know, like hiding it, you know, the way that the in the Thessalonians talk, where they divide up the Roman Empire into these 10 horns of the beast, and you know, then people were, you know, these like the Saxons and the Samaritans and everything, they were all raging, you know, across Europe and stuff. And I actually do believe that they brought that thing back, that European Union thing back, for the very point that they were trying to rebuild the steps to Babylon. And I know it sounds like crazy, but when you read like the scriptures, and you know, obviously they talk about when Enoch and Elijah came back, so he tried to tell everybody about the Antichrist coming, and for 3 days they were telling them, and then they got killed, and then they were brought back again. And obviously, you know, we all love the Book of Enoch and the Book of Elijah, don't we? And you know, it's just that came like four centuries after all of this stuff, where people were still trying to tell us about the Antichrist. And when you read it, it's really like so sort of for today. It's really like for today. It talks about the elect and how people are obviously going to be like deceived. And you know, I think it's all coming to a head. Everything at the moment, isn't it?
It is.
Every single thing.
You know what, Ray, since I got you here still, and Miss Serena, you know, by the way,
Yeah,
Ray,
I'm still here.
Serena is from the UK, buddy.
Hello,
So say hello to
Okay.
across the pond, sweetheart from across
How you
the
doing
pond.
Hi, David. I'm good, mate.
Miss Cherry Groves in the chat says, we have got the authority given, walk in the authority given to you. We have domain over all things. We have the power to step on the serpents.
Hallelujah.
Hey, Matt, you there?
I'm here, buddy. Awesome, Cherry.
Hey, I had a friend of mine. He conducted a experiment, and what he did was he wanted to show me the power of words. He filled up 2 cups of glass with clear water, and he spoke over this 1 cup of water. He said, "I hate you, never did love you, you're nothing, you'll never be nothing," and he put it to the side. Then he spoke to the other water and said, "I love you. I thank God for you. You are awesome. You're the best thing ever happened to me. I'm so grateful." And he left both of those cups of water sitting on the table for about a week. And he said the one that he spoke the negative word to, it started to get particles all in it. But the one that he spoke good things to, it was still clear. That's evidence how powerful our words are when we stand on something and believe it. That's what God has given every human being.
Bro,
the gift of belief, and when you speak it, it's going to happen. One day I was driving my car, and I told myself, I feel like I'm going to get a speeding ticket. You not know, the cop came and gave me a ticket. And I said, oh. So when I learned the power of my own words, it was time. Look, I was dating a girl, and I told her, I said, you really don't like me, do you? And she looked at me, and she said, I don't. Now that you said that. So I'm learning the power of words. We got to watch when we speak over ourselves. We can't say it ain't going to never change. You got to watch what you're saying, because they program the system. You basically cheering the system on. That's why if you're in a room by yourself and say, I'm going out into the world, but I'm going to be a better person. The system not programming you for that. So when you go out into the world with positive energy, the system is going to fight you, but it really can't really take over you, because you built yourself up with words they're not telling you. They
Rayvon,
want you to believe you're going to be a slave.
Bro, you ain't going to like me for this one, okay? But I want you to love me for what I'm still going to tell you anyway. Are you ready? That what you just said is also known as the love-hate the love-hate creatability test, all right? And for those that don't know what we're talking about, you can do. I want you, your own very self, to do this, because this is true. Rice is not very expensive at all. It's not. Rice is very, very cheap. You can do this with rice. You can do this with noodles. Okay. I don't even like rice. They remind me of maggots. I don't like maggots. I don't like the dead. You follow me, bro? To be honest. So I did this with noodles. What you can do is I boil some noodles again, bro, really cheap. Throw them in something, and I want you to pray over the one. And then the other one, curse at it. Tell it, give it all of your negative emotion throughout the week, and then put it to bed on the same counter. You come back in 1 week, and you look at again, noodles work the same as rice, the same as water in the freezer. Your words create and manifest within the world, like you just said. But this teaching is an old school alchemical, what's called a metaphysical art of alchemy. That is what it is.
Wasn't there a Japanese guy that actually proved it scientifically, like with water, like polluted water, and like prayed over the water, and then you froze it, obviously.
Yamoto.
That were hurt, and then you shouted at, or the guy with me, and I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I know the last name. Emoto, I think, is his name.
Yeah,
Dr.
It's
Emoto.
so cool, though, isn't it, that he's able to prove it, and he's written like a peer-reviewed paper on it. It's so cool.
Yeah. But yeah, Ravon, I'm telling you, bro, Dr. Emoto, thank you, Miss Marnie Slater. Yeah, it's bro, this isn't just necessarily the power of God. This is the power of God within you, the power of God within me. He give us this ability to create and manifest our world. Our thoughts manifest, bro. I want you to research what's called. Listen to me, Ray. Please go to YouTube and dig up a guy by the name of Greg Braden. Greg Braden.
Okay, spell that last name. Spell that last name for me.
BRADEN. Braden or O-N. It'll big it up. Okay. Greg Braden. I showed this to everybody maybe 3 weeks ago, almost a month ago. And Greg, there was a Tibetan, some Tibetan monks, okay, that were in a medical center that had moved to Beijing, China, okay? And what they did is they started a community hospital, a healing hospital. They brought no medicine. Do you believe that they recorded via Greg Braden the healing of a cancerous tumor of the bladder on a woman? And they recorded it. The power of thought, is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and it's funny we on that subject. I knew another friend he was a doctor, and he was showing me the power of the mind. He brought 2 patients in, and both of them had cancer, and they had cancer real bad. Mm-hmm. And he was telling me that he believed cancer is in your mind, and when your mind think it, your body perform like it got cancer. So what he did was this: he gave both of the patients a vitamin A pill. Now we both know vitamin A don't cure no type of cancer. They need some real medication. And he said, this is going to cure you guys within 1 day. So what happened was they both stayed overnight, and he said the next day he ran tests, and the person that kept thinking they was going to die, they didn't get no better. But the person, they believed that what they took, that pill, they thought it was a pill that was going to cure their cancer. And he said the cancer went away over time because they believed that vitamin A pill, which can't cure no cancer. But the power of belief is powerful, man.
Oh,
That's why when I get sick sometimes, I tell myself I'm not sick. I can feel the pain, but I don't give in to it. Because once the mind believe it, the body going to act like it. I knew another friend of mine had HIV. He was healthy as a horse, and he didn't know he had it. The time the doctor told him he had it, over a couple of weeks, he started to detour because he started to believe it. And I had another friend who caught HIV, and he said, I'm going to live. I believe I'm going to get healed. And they put him on medication, and he still got it, but he lived longer than the guy.
Oh, yeah.
That just kept speaking and didn't believe that he was going to live. I done seen people rise up off the deathbed because they believed. And I see people sit on the deathbed and say, hey, I ain't going to fight this. I want to die. So it's according to your faith.
Yo, yeah.
It's what you believe, how bad you believe it. I done seen people smoke crack. They smoking crack and they about to OD. They say, I believe I'm going to stop smoking crack. And I've seen people die in the same house and they smoke more crack than anybody. And they outlived everybody. So when I began to look at how the matrix system, the worst of the worst is the ones that's chosen. It ain't the ones sit up there with a priest outfit on that never been through nothing. It's the woman who had an abortion, a woman who been kicked to the... That's where the faith is strong at. And so we look at TV, look at these preachers and preachers on TV, but they don't have the same faith as that man who don't even know God. If you look at every time Jesus walked the earth, he dealt with prostitutes. That prostitute didn't know who Jesus was. She had more faith in these people who knew the Bible.
Yeah.
So just because you go to church and read the Bible don't mean you believe. You could be a man out there worshiping the devil and just don't believe in nothing, but yet you believe in something strong enough. Hold on, I believe in this. So what you believe in is what's going to control you. If you believe in doubt, that's what's going to control you. If you believe in a higher power, that's what's going to control you. If you believe that everybody don't like me, well, guess what? That's what you feed the most. So what you believe is who you really are.
Oh, yeah. All right, Rayvon, look, bro, I've got Serena here, too. It did not even mean to fire up, press that button. Go time, Brainiacs. Didn't even mean to do that. I didn't. I was mad. I was upset. I was more mad than upset because I see the dark entities, the stuff, right? Hanging on, and they're just attacking every one of the soul tribe. Those that's got that.
But you have to remember these entities operate in fear. When they see your mind, they can reach your mind. So look, say that you're going outside. You see something standing 9 feet tall. That's supernatural. Ain't nobody standing 9 feet tall. So when you fear, they feed on your fear. So what I do, how you overcome fear, you have to get alone. That's what prepares you to handle these beings.
Right.
When you hang around a crowd, hang around all these people, somebody in that crowd know your every move. When you get by yourself and deal with the Creator, and you go back to that crowd again, you control the crowd because these spirits is trying to understand your movement. So when you go to the grocery store, somebody looking at you, it could be an entity looking right at you.
Yep.
And they know your normal routine. You're not breaking the cycle. So you got to have the power. So you know what? I'm pulling away from society. I'm going to go by myself, and I'm going to talk and just talk to God, talk to who I believe in, and I believe that I'm gonna be stronger. Whenever these things come at me, I can handle them. And that's where you have to separate yourself from the matrix system. The matrix system know you more than you know yourself. But when you get out of the matrix system and get by yourself, you control the matrix system now. Why? Because they don't understand real emotions. They don't understand real love. They operate in fantasy, hallucination. So when you operate in hallucination and fantasy, they control you. You want a woman with a big breast, they're going to throw it in front of you. You remember Matrix when he told Neo, what you look at, the woman in the red dress?
The woman in the red dress. Yeah.
Remember the woman in the red dress? He said, what you looking at, Neo? And Neo said, nothing. He said, look at the woman in the red dress. And that's what he was looking at. That's what this system do. But that's why if a man got a weak marriage, the system is going to produce something that your wife is not doing. That because the system don't understand true love. True love is not moved. I don't care if my wife lose both of her legs. I still love her. The matrix system don't understand true love. It only understands hallucination, fantasy. That's why pornography is on the rise the way it is. Because the matrix system, it knows the systems that the people watching, pornography is booming. Keep working. So these demons is talking to each other. Keep producing this stuff. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. But when you pull yourself out the matrix system and don't feed on what they're giving you, you control the system now. Now you come into the light. Because we all got to walk into the matrix. I got to walk through it every day. But I'm not scared now. Because I know I control it. It don't control me. I don't mind being alone. Because I control the matrix. If I think that it's a whole bunch of people around me, it's a lot of people around me. It's what your mind, remember in the movie Matrix, whatever he thought of, he wanted to be Bruce Lee, guess what? He was fighting like Bruce Lee. If you never pick the gun up, if you believe you can shoot a gun like John West, I promise you could do it. If you think you can fight like Bruce Lee, when it's time for you to fight, you may never fought in your life. If you believe you can fight like him, you can fight like him. That's the power of your mind.
Yeah.
You could do whatever you believe you could do. If you think that if a demon come at me, I got power over them. If you believe and you know that you've been walking in the light, it's based on your faith because the light will confirm, yes, that's you. When you walk in the light, it never is going to tell you nothing bad because you belong there. That's your set place. You don't belong in the matrix. Who put us in the matrix? They built this matrix system through all these meetings and all these secret people and all these rich people. They invested money in it. So they get money off the matrix system. That's why it's best to be poor because of poor. Listen, some of these, I'm going to say this. A lot of people that's in the mental hospital, the reason they there, because they couldn't understand the matrix system. And I'm going to tell you this. If you don't understand this system, if you keep on trying to fight a spiritual battle with a natural agenda or a natural intent, it make you go crazy. You can't shoot at these spirits.
Yeah, right. Nope.
You can't do that to them.
No, you cannot.
When you love them, you stabbing them. See, it's the opposite. When you love in the matrix system, you killing your enemies that want to kill you. The matrix system, they want to destroy you. But when you walk in the matrix system with love, you killing the virus. You sending the virus through their system.
Rayvon, look, bro, is that your close? I'm gonna wrap this little whatever this is called. I'm gonna wrap this up. But look, nobody calls me or the Matrix Minds here. Again, this isn't a show. I might delete it. I might upload it. Who knows? I do probably not. I probably keep it because there's a lot of people that need this stability to know that there are light warriors that are fighting for them. Okay, and I'm glad that you shared with everybody and me. I needed you to call. I needed to know that I wasn't alone. I needed to know Richard wasn't alone. My people are we're being attacked. Your people are being attacked. Okay? But no, Ray. It doesn't matter the color. Doesn't matter the sex. It doesn't matter what gender you are. We are all in this together. bro. I got you, and I know I want you to know you're always, always, always welcome to be here. You hear me?
And I appreciate you, Matt, because one thing, I know you got to go, but I'm gonna say this: everybody that comes to this channel, see, I learned something about spiritual things.
Okay.
Like everybody can't talk about this. They think you something wrong with you, but I look at how many people that's in this room and people that call in.
Okay.
We are all chosen people because the average America can't handle this. So you have to be a special breed or type of person to understand these matters. I know some of us may be married, single, family-wise, divorced. It don't matter. We are all called for a higher purpose. And that's why our spirit man is attached to these type of matters.
Yes,
because
sir.
since we was born, most of us probably been rejected, called weird, crazy. I know I have. Crazy, weird, you don't fit in. Somewhere down the line. And so that's why I say, people, when you talk about these matters, it's something in their spirit that know this is where I belong. But the world ain't going to teach you this. They're going to put you in a crazy house. They're going to put you, because you have to be a special elect type person to talk about these matters. So I love everybody on here. Just remember, you are a special breed type of people. Keep your light shining. We win. We win.
Dang. All right, Ray Vaughn. Again, bro. My heart to yours. I thank you for being. And I didn't mean to call you out, but I knew you were gonna say something that's gonna touch my heart and touch everybody's heart. And I'm glad that you called me. Thank you, dude. You hear me?
Good night. You guys have a good night.
All right, you too, buddy. Good night to you. Miss Serena, you need to speak up because you're gonna say some last words, loving words. I've got to call it a night, man. I didn't even mean to even hit the record button.
It's been nice, just nice catching up with you. Yeah, I think everyone's getting it from all angles. When Richard was talking earlier about the dark, I know exactly what he was talking about. And I was saying in the chat, it's like a feeling, it's a noise, it's just tangible, and when it obviously comes your way, it's not that great. But yeah, it's good that when we get together, obviously the power everybody's got and the love everybody's got is a beautiful thing. So I'm pleased to have met you, Will. Love you, Matt, for all you do.
Thank you, man.
I'll speak to you soon.
All right, Serena. Thank you, honey, and God bless you and everybody in your family. You guys armor up, man, because this fight is real. They're starting to attack. They're starting to attack everybody in the tribe here. I'm being serious. It's on.
No, literally everything. I'm holding strong.
All right, honey. Good night to you.
Bye,
Peace
darling.
out. Good night.
Bye, everyone. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye. Okay. Man, guys, I did not mean to do what I did. I really didn't. I literally threw together a screen. I'm like, I was crying. I'm making that screen, and I'm pissed. I was pissed. Wasn't upset. I was pissed. Again, I ain't talked to her all week long. Blam, they hit Richard. Boom, they hit Michelle. Boom, they hit Terra Star. Look, if you want me, come and get me. Come and get me. I teach weird shit. I teach astral projection. I think you guys know this. Come and get me. It's my turn. You come and get me. Leave my family alone. Leave my extended family alone. My soul tribe, leave them alone. You want me? You come and get me. I know who I am. Like I was trying to tell you, I know that everybody within my tribe, we're going but one way, and that is up. We're going up. Like I was trying to say and trying to mention earlier, and I got derailed. Some good news to all of the Brainiacs, all the Matrix Breakers family. Listen to me. Working on this. We're working on this. In my goal, one more place to be for this mouthpiece, this spirit inside me, this flame inside me to be, and that'd be iHeartRadio. And I'm telling you, it's coming. Just right around the corner, it's coming. Because within 3 days, my friends, 3 days, we were picked up by, listen, are you guys ready for this? We were picked up by Google Podcast, okay? Public Radio, Apple iTunes, Spotify, and there's like, Anchor and Anchor FM. So on Anchor FM, we on those 5. In less than 3 days, one more spot. That's my goal. Like I told you guys before, you guys are with me, and I am with you. You guys are literally helping me take out the trash. We're taking it out one day at a time. You guys continue to do what you're doing. You can very well damn sure see you are at the tip of the spear. You are at the tip of the spear. It's coming against you. But know you're not alone. Know that you're not alone. Okay? You've got an entire family that you don't even know exists. Millions of them. Thousands upon thousands of them. Through me, they believe in you. Being for real. This is the way it works. This is the way the collective consciousness works. Through me, all I am is the mouthpiece. They hear you through my mouth. I am mouth. The Pleiades call me mouth. And I'm honored to be that. Honored for that. You guys continue to take out the trash. I love you. Question everything, even reality. But nevertheless, my friends, you guys fucking rock. You rock.